Do you have old Lincoln wheat pennies lying around at home? Before you ignore them, stop. Police car light, because some of these small copper coins minted between 1909 and 1958 can be worth hundreds, thousands, and even over $100,000 depending on the mint mark and condition. In today's video, I'll show you exactly how to identify valuable wheat pennies, what mint marks to look for like S, D, and no mint mark, and how coin condition completely changes the price. Let's break down the real value of Lincoln wheat pennies in today's market. Let's get started. First up, this script explores the Lincoln wheat penny made in the year 1944 from the United States and focuses on the version that shows no mint mark and is found in fine condition and is considered by collectors to have strong rarity appeal in today's coin market. And this video will guide viewers through its long historical journey and its unique features and its growing value in dollars in the modern numismatic world. The Lincoln wheat penny series began as a tribute to Abraham Lincoln, and it became one of the most famous coin designs in American history. And the 1944 issue came during a very important period when the United States was deeply involved in World War II, and coin production was affected by wartime metal recovery and changing minting practices. During the year 1944, the United States Mint returned to using copper for penny production after a short period in which steel coins were used in 1943 due to copper shortages, and this change created a special transition period in coin history, where some unusual characteristics and varieties appeared that are now highly studied by collectors. The 1944 Lincoln wheat penny, without mint mark, is usually associated with coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and the absence of a mint mark indicates its origin. And this feature becomes important for collectors who study mint locations and production differences across United States coin history. The design of the coin includes the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front side and two wheat ears on the back side, which gave the coin its famous wheat penny name. And this classic design remained in circulation for many decades, making it one of the most recognized small coins in American currency history. The fine condition grade of the 1944 no mint mark penny means that the coin shows moderate wear, but still maintains clear details in Lincoln portrait and wheat reverse design, and collectors value this condition because it balances historical circulation use with preserved visual features that still show artistic detail. One of the unique features of this coin is its composition of 95% copper and a small amount of tin and zinc, which gives it a distinct reddish-brown appearance. And this metallic composition is one of the reasons it survives well over decades compared to other lower-quality metal coins. Collectors are particularly interested in the 1944 wheat penny because certain rare error varieties exist from this year, including steel planchet errors and double die variations. And although the standard no mint mark version is more common, these rare variations increase overall interest in the entire 1944 coin category. The historical background of this coin connects strongly to the economic recovery period after World War II, when the United States was adjusting its industrial output and coin production returned to normal copper usage, and this makes the 1944 penny an important symbol of transition in American monetary history. In today's coin market, the value of a 1944 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in fine condition generally ranges from a few cents in worn state up to several dollars, depending on collector demand and exact preservation level. And market trends can increase value for well-preserved examples if the coin shows stronger details closer to very fine or extremely fine condition. Then its value can rise significantly higher, and some well-preserved specimens can reach higher double-digit dollar values, especially when sold through certified grading services that verify authenticity and condition. The demand for wheat pennies remains strong among collectors because they represent an accessible entry point into United States numismatics, and the 1944 no mint mark version is often included in beginner collections as well as advanced historical sets, which increases its visibility in the collector market. Another reason this coin holds value is its large mintage quantity combined with long circulation history, which means that finding high-quality preserved examples becomes increasingly difficult over time, and scarcity in top condition drives collector interest even if the coin itself is not extremely rare in production. Numbers, auction results, and private sales in the current market show that prices can fluctuate based on grading certification. And buyer demand, and coins that are professionally graded and well-preserved often achieve stronger prices than ungraded examples, even if they appear similar at first glance. In conclusion, the 1944 Lincoln wheat penny, with no mint mark in fine condition, represents an important piece of United States coin history with strong educational and collector value. and its unique wartime background, classic design, copper composition, and steady market demand make it a continuing point of interest for collectors and enthusiasts in the modern dollar-based coin market. Next up, Lincoln Wheat Penny, year 1946, from United States of America, without mint mark, in good condition, is one of the most talked about collector coins in modern numismatics, because it belongs to the long-running wheat reverse era that started in early 1900s and continued until 1958. And this particular year stands out because it was produced shortly after the Second World War, when the United States economy was changing rapidly, and coin production was increasing to support everyday commerce, and the Philadelphia Mint produced large quantities without mint mark, making it the primary source for this issue and collectors today study it closely because it represents both historical context and accessible entry-level rarity. In the Wheat Penny series, the history of the Lincoln Wheat Penny in general begins with its introduction in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, and it became the first United States circulating coin to feature a real, historical person instead of symbolic figures, and by 1946, the design had already been in circulation for several decades, and people were familiar with the wheat ears reverse design created by Victor David Brenner, which symbolizes prosperity and agricultural strength in America. And the 1946 issue continued this tradition while reflecting the post-war industrial growth period of the nation. The United States economy in 1946 was transitioning from wartime production to peacetime economy, and this transition influenced coin circulation heavily, because there was high demand for small denomination currency, and the penny played an important role in everyday transactions, and millions of coins were struck to meet this demand. And the Lincoln Wheat Penny from this year became widely circulated across cities, towns, and rural areas, making it a common coin at the time. But its survival in excellent condition today is what creates collector interest. When discussing the no mint mark feature, it is important to understand that coins produced at the Philadelphia Mint traditionally did not carry a mint mark during that era, and therefore the absence of a mint mark does not automatically mean rarity, but instead confirms its origin and authenticity, and collectors often look for this detail to verify production source and combine it with condition grading to determine market desirability and overall value. In today's numismatic market, the design features of the 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny include the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side with the word liberty and the phrase "In God We Trust," and the reverse side shows two wheat ears surrounding the denomination 1 cent and the words United States of America, and these design elements remain iconic and highly recognizable, and they contribute to the strong historical identity of the coin, which continues to attract collectors worldwide. Condition plays a major role in the value of this coin because most 1946 pennies entered circulation and experienced heavy wear over time, and finding examples in good condition or better is increasingly desirable, and collectors evaluate surface detail, sharpness of Lincoln portrait wheat lines, and overall luster, and even small differences in preservation can significantly influence price in the current coin collecting market. In today's market, the value of a 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny without mint mark in average circulated condition is usually only slightly above face value. But when the coin is in good condition with strong details and minimal, where it can range from a few dollars up to significantly higher amounts, depending on eye appeal and collector demand, and exceptionally high-grade specimens certified by grading services can reach even more competitive prices in the collector marketplace. Rarity of this coin is considered moderate rather than extremely scarce because millions were originally minted, but true rarity appears when discussing high-grade examples that have survived without heavy scratches, corrosion, or cleaning. And these top-tier specimens are much harder to find and are often held in private collections or sold through auctions where collectors compete for quality examples rather than just the date itself. One of the unique aspects of the 1946 Wheat Penny is the strong strike variations that can be found due to production differences, and some coins show sharper wheat lines and clearer facial details of Lincoln, while others appear weaker due to die wear. And these variations make the coin interesting for specialists who study minting processes and production consistency. In mid-20th century United States, coinage collectors also pay attention to error possibilities. Although the 1946 penny is not famous for major rare errors, there can still be minor minting variations such as die cracks, repunched features, or slight misalignments, and these small anomalies can sometimes increase collector interest and value depending on visibility and uniqueness, which adds another layer of study for numismatics enthusiasts. The metal composition of the 1946 Lincoln Wheat Penny is primarily copper with a small amount of tin and zinc. And this composition gives the coin its distinctive reddish-brown tone when well preserved, and over decades the copper naturally tones, which can either enhance beauty or reduce appeal depending on storage conditions, and environmental exposure and proper preservation is key to maintaining higher market value. Market demand for wheat pennies, including the 1946 issue, remains strong because many new collectors enter the hobby every year, and the series is considered affordable and historically rich. And even though it is not the rarest date, it serves as an important educational coin for understanding United States mint history and coin design evolution, and this steady demand helps maintain stable pricing in the collector market. Auction results for high-grade examples of the 1946 wheat penny show that certified uncirculated coins can reach higher values, especially when graded at top mint state levels, and professional grading services play a crucial role in establishing trust and authenticity, which directly affects final selling price and investor confidence in the coin collecting community. Another important aspect of this coin is its accessibility, because it can still be found in old collections jars and inherited coin sets, and this makes it an attractive entry point for beginners who want to start collecting historic United States currency without large investment. And the 1946 penny often becomes a first step into deeper numismatic study. The visual appeal of the coin also contributes to its popularity, because the wheat ears design has become symbolic of early 20th century American coinage, and the simplicity of the design combined with strong historical association makes it visually pleasing and easy to recognize even for those who are not expert collectors, and this helps maintain long-term interest in the series. In conclusion, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark in good condition represents a meaningful piece of United States monetary history that connects post-war economic expansion with traditional coin design. And while it may not be extremely rare, its value in today's market is influenced condition, collector demand, and historical appreciation, and it continues to hold a respected place in the world of numismatics as both an educational and collectible coin. Next up, this video is about the Lincoln wheat penny from the year 1957 from the United States of America, and it explores its history, background, design features, and collector interest in today's numismatic world, and explains how this small copper coin became part of American currency heritage, and why people still search for it in pocket change coin jars and old collections around the world. The Lincoln wheat penny series began in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln, and it continued decades, becoming one of the most recognizable coins in American history. And by the year 1957, the coin was still widely produced and used in everyday transactions across the United States, making it a common but historically important piece of currency. The 1957 Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark was produced in Philadelphia Mint, which at that time did not place a mint mark on its coins. And this detail is important for collectors because many beginners believe missing mint marks indicate rarity, while in reality Philadelphia issues were extremely common during that era. The design of the coin features the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front side and two wheat ears on the back side, which is why it is called the wheat penny. And this design represents prosperity, unity, and national strength. And it remained unchanged for many decades, making it a classic symbol in United States coinage history. In 1957, millions of these pennies were minted, making them very common in circulation, and most of them entered everyday use in shops, markets, and homes across America. And because of such high mintage numbers, most examples today are not considered rare unless they show special errors or exceptional preservation quality. The condition of a coin plays a major role in determining its value, and a 1957 Lincoln wheat penny in rough condition usually shows heavy wear, scratches, corrosion, or discoloration, and such condition significantly reduces collector interest because numismatics highly values sharp details and original mint luster. Even though this coin is not rare in general circulation, some collectors still search for it due to sentimental value, historical connection, and the possibility of finding error varieties. And these small variations can sometimes increase interest among hobbyists who study minting differences and production anomalies. Common market value of a 1957 Lincoln wheat penny without mint mark in average or rough condition is usually only a few cents in United States currency, and it often remains close to its face value unless it is in uncirculated condition or has a verified mint error that increases collector demand. Some rare cases of this coin may include double die errors, off-center strikes, or unusual planchet issues. And when such errors are present, the value can increase significantly depending on severity, visibility, and authentication by professional grading Services which evaluate coins under strict numismatic standards. Collectors also pay attention to grading scale when evaluating coins, and even small differences in condition such as fine, very fine, extremely fine, or mint state can change the value dramatically, and therefore understanding grading is essential for anyone interested in Lincoln wheat pennies from any year including 1957. The historical context of the 1957 penny reflects post-war America when the economy was growing and coin production was at a high level, and the United States Mint was producing large quantities of cents to support increasing commerce and daily transactions in a rapidly developing society. Copper composition of the coin is another important feature because these pennies were made primarily of copper with small amounts of tin and zinc, which gives them their reddish-brown appearance, and over time exposure to air moisture and handling can change their color into darker tones, affecting their visual appeal. Many people confuse common wheat pennies with rare collectibles and assume that old automatically means valuable, but in reality coin value depends on rarity, condition, demand, and special characteristics. And the 1957 penny is a good example of a coin that is historically interesting, but generally common in the marketplace. Today, collectors and hobbyists still enjoy searching through old coin collections, estate finds, and inherited jars, hoping to discover rare mint, errors, or high-grade specimens. And even though most 1957 pennies are not high-value items, the excitement of discovery keeps the hobby alive and growing worldwide. In conclusion, the Lincoln wheat penny from 1957, without mint mark in rough condition, represents an important part of United States coin history. And while its current market value in dollars is usually low, its historical significance, design, legacy, and collector interest continue to make it a respected and widely studied coin in the world of numismatics. Thanks for watching.